Shlump.
Hello everybody, it's Shlump here, and today's game I have for you on the Steam Deck is Dying Light. This is a game that is listed as verified on the Steam Store, meaning all you have to do to play it on the Steam Deck is to download it and open it. You won't have to do any messing around with it or tweaking with it beforehand to get it working on the Steam Deck. All you have to do is open it, and you should be good to go from there. And while I would say that's mostly true here, there are a few things I want to talk about in terms of the game's performance on the Steam Deck. Because if you want to play a game at 30 FPS so you can get those good graphics, you're not really going to be able to do that because the game's in-game 30 FPS cap is not working as intended the way it should on the Steam Deck. And what I mean by that is it's not very consistent, it's not smooth, it's not a flat line on the frame rate graph there. There's hitches and stutters involved that make it just feel worse than a 30 FPS cap should. So you're getting a subpar 30 FPS experience. And this is definitely a game that you really don't want to play at 30 FPS because you have to move the camera around so much. And not really in fighting so much, but running around and jumping because you have to be looking at something to be able to grab onto it. You can't be running around and have something higher than you, but then keep the camera at mid-level, so you're not looking up, you're just looking straight, and then grab onto a thing that's higher than you. You have to be looking at that thing to grab onto it. So you have to move the camera around a lot in this game. And so 30 FPS is really not going to be the way you want to go, but even if that is the way you want to go, as I said, the in-game cap doesn't really work with that, and so you might want to try the Steam Deck's OS cap, which uses Steam Deck software to cap the game and not an in-game cap itself. But the problem with that is, while it does make it smoother, it introduces an extra layer of input latency, which again is going to make this game more difficult to play. So you're still getting less than normal and less good than normal 30 FPS experience with this game. So 30 FPS is not really the way to go with this game on Steam Deck, I would say. So next I tried for 60 because this would be a really great game to play at 60 FPS on the go, because you want that 60 FPS because you have to do a lot of moving the camera on this game, and it would just really help with the parkour and the action and make it feel so much more smooth and natural. That's the way I would like to play this game on the deck, at a smooth 60 FPS. But no matter what I tried, I couldn't get it to happen. I tried lowering the graphics to all their lowest settings, like I believe you're seeing right here. I tried lowering the resolution to 640p, and then I did 640p with and without FSR. It's actually, from my memory, better without FSR because FSR creates some stutters. The game just doesn't like FSR, whatever. I don't know, FSR is weird with this one. And so you're better off using normal resolution, not FSR. But even at 640p, low graphics, the game does not still hit that perfect 60 FPS. So I thought, okay, well, I'll try setting the screen refresh rate to 50 Hz. Because I normally go to 40 Hz, but in this game I feel like we might be able to get 50 Hz still with nice enough graphics. And nope, not possible. So I dropped it down to 40 Hz and can't use FSR there, but it seems like the best way to play this game on Steam Deck is with my optimized settings, which I'll show off after this clip here. I believe it's the next clip coming up, and at 40 Hz. And though it's not perfect 40 Hz, it's the smoothest experience, I would say, performance-wise on the Steam Deck when it comes to Dying Light. I was really hoping with this one that we could hit 60 FPS because before I bought the Steam Deck, I thought, when I looked at the spec sheet of it, that okay, I think that we'll be able to get 60 FPS in pretty much all games before 2015 at least, if not more. And this game is from 2014, but we're not able to hit 60 FPS in it perfectly. So that really is a big bummer. And this just makes me want a Steam Deck too. Like, I know Valve is making, or is going to make, a more powerful Steam Deck in the future, another iteration of it. And so that just makes me want that in my hands right now, because I know that if we had a little bit more power, we could get 60 FPS on here. And it would be a great time. But we're just not there. So maybe in a few more years, when Steam Deck 2 comes out, I'll be able to test this game again, and it'll be a better experience. But for now, I will recommend that you play this game with my optimized settings at 40 Hz. And you're still going to be getting a better experience than the Switch, because that's going to be at a much lower resolution, much lower graphics, longer loading times than at 30 FPS. And also, you're still going to be getting a better experience than PS4 and Xbox One, because those consoles run this game at 30 FPS. So you're also getting a little bit smoother FPS, while also having nice graphics in the palms of your hands, unlike the Switch version. I do want to make one small quick note that shadows in the distance in this game look kind of messed up. They don't look like they're working correctly. This is my first time playing the game, so maybe they look like this on other platforms, but here it just seems like they move crazily when you move, and they just look really weird and not correct. And also the ocean water looks kind of messed up too from distance. I don't know what that's about. I wouldn't say that's a thing you have to worry about when you're thinking about playing this game on the Steam Deck. I wouldn't list it as a con of Dying Light on the Steam Deck, but just something I wanted to point out. So that's Dying Light on the Steam Deck for you. There was some stuff to talk about in this game, though I still feel like it was one of the simpler games to talk about on the Steam Deck. Wasn't as much stuff to note about it as other games on the Steam Deck. But this video was a lot of fun, and this is my first time playing this game, as I mentioned earlier, and it seems like an amazing game. And while I'm not going to be playing it now, because I'm already playing The Witcher 3 on the Steam Deck, so I don't really want to play 2 open world games at one time. Eventually I'll get around to it at some point in my life, maybe when the Steam Deck 2 comes out, and I'm sure it'll be a great time there. So thank you for watching. If this video was useful to you, you found it entertaining, helpful, informative, leave a like and subscribe for more Steam Deck videos just like this one. Most people who watch my videos are not actually subscribed. They do not go down below and hit the subscribe button. So I think, just my personal opinion, you should do that. That'd be awesome if you could do that. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next Steam Deck video.
When you leave the tower, hang a left and head due south. You can't miss it.
It's Crane, kid.
All right, Crane. Just keep moving. There's no time to take in the sights. And try not to make too much noise. Sound attracts those fuckers. Playing court. When you leave the tower, hang a left and head due south. You can't miss it.
It's Crane, kid.
All right, Crane. Just keep moving. There's no time to take in the sights. And try not to make too much noise. Sound attracts those fuckers. South. You can't miss it.
It's Crane, kid.
All right, Crane. Just keep moving. There's no time to take in the sights. And try not to make too much noise. Sound attracts those fuckers. When you leave the tower, hang a left and head due south. You can't miss it.
It's Crane, kid.
All right. Crane. Just keep moving. There's no time to take in the sights. And try not to make too much noise. Sound attracts those fuckers.